All right, so we're gonna do our first and most basic entry from side control, because I expect you guys to be on top, because you're catch wrestlers, all right? Get off your butts and your backs. So, we're here, we're in side control, we're in a good side control with a lot of heavy pressure, making our opponent carry all that weight. We're just gonna get an underhook. Standard operating procedure type stuff. I don't want him to get an underhook on me. I have the underhook here, but when I do so, I'm gonna try and pinch his shoulder between my head and my neck. I'll grab my own shoulder if I can, and now I'm isolating his arm. Now this isn't obviously the lock first, but what I'm doing is I'm giving myself space to insert my top arm, and I'm keeping the arm nice and isolated, and hopefully, the idea is that what we're doing is we're keeping it so I've got his arm down this direction and palm facing away from me. Perfect for a double wrist lock. So I'm here, and you can even lock this up here and here. I know a lot of you jiu-jitsu folks, you like to be here, and you like to do the shoulder pressure and all that kind of stuff. Don't worry so much about this if you want the double wrist lock. Go ahead and trap the arm here and pinch. And as I'm pushing on this, I'm pushing his arm and flattening it out. And if you have a good side control here, his arm should be stuck. So this is killed. Even if it was between my legs, like say you're in a stocks or something like that, I'm still keeping it away from this other arm so it doesn't get into the process. Good, wow. Why you gotta be tall like that? What do you think you are, semi-shilt? So I'm picking this thing up, and I'm giving myself space to get my arm through. And I'm still using my head to pin. For my side control, I usually have the top hip up, bottom hip down, because that's the one driving into his rib cage. Now I want to get this double wrist lock. I slide under, top hip goes down, bottom hip goes up, and now I'm transitioning. This hand is now trapping and keeping the arm. My head is here. Now I can reach back and get to the hold of the wrist and the hand, to which I will then pin to the floor. So once I'm here, pin it to the floor. Because if I try to do all this framing up here, straighten your arm, boom, probably lose it. There's more mobility. I want to get this thing to the floor. And if I want to get this lock together, I'll do it by driving my wrist down and driving through. And I'll help myself out by circling towards it. Now I've got this double wrist lock. I pick the shoulder up, game over.